WordPress security is not just an option, it's a necessity in today's digital landscape. WordPress powers over 63% of all content management systems on the internet. This widespread usage makes it a prime target for hackers and malicious actors. Recent statistics show that WordPress vulnerabilities are rising, with a 34% increase in registered vulnerabilities in 2024 compared to the previous year. Hackers employ various techniques to compromise WordPress sites, including password attacks, phishing, and exploiting vulnerabilities in plugins and themes. A compromised WordPress site can lead to severe consequences, including data loss, reputational damage, financial costs from recovery efforts, and even search engine blacklisting. The good news is that securing your WordPress site is achievable, even without technical expertise. By following best practices and implementing proper security measures, you can significantly reduce your site's vulnerability to attacks. In the following sections, we'll explore practical steps to secure your WordPress website and protect your digital assets. Updates are the foundation of WordPress security. They're not just about new features, they're your first line of defense against hackers. WordPress updates typically include security patches that fix known vulnerabilities, bug fixes that improve stability, and new features that enhance your site. Unpatched vulnerabilities create a window of opportunity for attackers. When a vulnerability is discovered, there's a race between hackers trying to exploit it and developers releasing a patch. Hackers actively scan for WordPress sites running outdated software. These sites are easy targets because the vulnerabilities are already known and documented. Updating WordPress core is simple. Log into your dashboard, navigate to the Updates section, and click Update Now if an update is available. Plugins are the most common source of WordPress vulnerabilities. 96% of WordPress security issues come from plugins, making their updates critical. To update plugins, go to the Plugins section, identify those with available updates, and either update them individually or use the bulk update option. You can automate WordPress updates using tools like Smart Plugin Manager, which includes safety features like automatic backups and visual verification. Another option is the Easy Updates Manager plugin, which gives you fine-grained control over which components update automatically. While automation is convenient, always test updates on a staging site first if possible. Some updates may conflict with your theme or other plugins. To maintain strong WordPress security, establish a regular update schedule, always back up before updating, review changelogs for security fixes, remove unused components, and only use plugins and themes from trusted sources. Backups are your ultimate safety net when security measures fail. Backups are crucial for WordPress sites for several key reasons. They allow you to recover quickly from hacking attempts and malware infections. They protect against accidental content deletion and provide insurance against server failures. Backups also make it easy to migrate your site to new hosting when needed. WordPress sites can be backed up using three primary methods. Manual backups involve exporting content from your dashboard or downloading files via FTP. Hosting providers often offer built-in backup services with scheduled automation. Specialized backup plugins like Updraft Plus provide comprehensive solutions with additional features. Where you store your backups is critical for security. Storing backups on the same server as your WordPress site provides low security as they're vulnerable to the same compromises. External cloud storage offers high security and independence from your server. Local computer backups provide medium security but require manual intervention. The best practice is to use multiple storage locations for redundant protection. How often should you back up your WordPress site? For high-traffic sites with frequent updates, perform daily backups. Medium-traffic sites should have weekly backups. Even low-traffic, static sites need monthly backups. Always create a backup before updating WordPress, themes, or plugins. Remember to regularly test your backups by attempting a restore. A backup you can't restore is not a backup at all. To summarize backup best practices, Use automated backup solutions rather than relying on manual processes. Store backups in multiple locations for redundancy. Encrypt any sensitive data in your backups. Set retention policies to manage older backups. And always document your backup and restore procedures so you're prepared when they're needed. Strong passwords are your WordPress site's first line of defense against unauthorized access. A significant percentage of WordPress hacks occur due to weak passwords. Brute force attacks can rapidly test millions of combinations, and password reuse puts all your accounts at risk. Creating strong passwords is essential for WordPress security. Here are some best practices to follow. Use passwords that are at least 12 characters long. Include a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and special symbols. Avoid using dictionary words or personal information that could be easily guessed. It's particularly important to use a unique, strong password for your WordPress administrator account. Consider using a password manager to generate and store complex passwords securely. Two-factor authentication, or 2FA, adds a crucial second layer of security to your WordPress login process. 2FA works by requiring two different types of authentication factors: something you know, like your password, and something you have, like your smartphone or a security key. This means that even if your password is compromised, attackers still need your physical device to gain access to your WordPress site. There are two main ways to implement two-factor authentication for your WordPress site. The first method is to use dedicated WordPress 2FA plugins. Popular options include Two-Factor, WordFence, DP2FA, and Mini Orange 2FA. Alternatively, many WordPress hosting providers now include built-in two-factor authentication features in their security offerings. You can typically enable these through your hosting control panel and follow the setup instructions to link your authentication device. For the best protection, enable 2FA for all administrator accounts. Keep backup codes in a secure location in case you lose access to your authentication device. When possible, use authenticator apps rather than SMS, and consider hardware security keys for the highest level of security. By combining strong, unique passwords with two-factor authentication, you create a robust security foundation for your WordPress website. Your hosting provider forms the foundation of your WordPress security strategy. A reliable hosting provider offers the first line of defense against attacks, controls the server environment, and determines how quickly security incidents are addressed. When selecting a WordPress hosting provider, look for these essential security features. Server-level firewalls block malicious traffic before it ever reaches your WordPress site. Regular malware scanning detects and removes malicious code automatically, keeping your site clean. Intrusion detection systems monitor for suspicious activities and alert administrators immediately. Quality hosting providers include automated security scanning to detect and address vulnerabilities. These scans continuously monitor for file changes, detect unauthorized access attempts, and notify administrators of potential security issues. Specialized WordPress hosting providers offer enhanced security tailored specifically for WordPress sites. These providers offer optimized WordPress server configurations, WordPress-specific security rules, staff trained in WordPress security, and automatic core updates. Quality WordPress hosts provide automated backup solutions to protect your site data. Look for hosts that offer regular automated backups, off-site storage for disaster recovery, one-click restore functionality, and multiple backup points for flexibility. When choosing a WordPress host, remember that security should be a priority, not an afterthought. Look for WordPress-specific security features, verify backup and recovery procedures, and check reviews for how the host has handled security incidents in the past. Understanding user roles and permissions is a fundamental aspect of WordPress security. WordPress offers a hierarchy of user roles, each with specific capabilities and permissions. Let's explore each WordPress user role and their specific capabilities. This table shows the different permissions assigned to each role from subscriber to administrator. The administrator role has complete control over the WordPress site. They can manage all content, install plugins and themes, add or remove users, and access all website data. Editors can publish and manage all posts, including those created by others. They can moderate comments, but cannot install plugins, modify settings, or access site code. Authors can publish and manage only their own posts and upload media. They cannot edit other users' content or create pages. Contributors can write posts but cannot publish them. They can only submit them for review. They cannot upload media files and have very limited dashboard access. Subscribers can only manage their own profiles and read content. They cannot create any content and have minimal dashboard access. This role is often used for membership sites. The principle of least privilege is a fundamental security concept that should guide how you assign user roles. This principle states that users should be granted only the minimum permissions necessary to perform their specific tasks. Following this principle provides several security benefits. It limits potential damage from compromised accounts, reduces your attack surface, and improves overall website security. To implement effective user roles, follow these best practices. Audit user roles regularly, remove unused accounts promptly, and assign the administrator role sparingly. Remember, a compromised administrator account can lead to a completely compromised website. Always be cautious about who receives elevated permissions. Monitoring your WordPress website security is crucial for maintaining its integrity and protecting your data. Regular monitoring allows you to detect breaches before they cause damage, identify vulnerabilities promptly, maintain visitor trust, and meet compliance requirements. Security plugins offer essential scanning features to protect your WordPress site. Malware scanning detects malicious code, identifies backdoors, and finds suspicious files that could compromise your site. Vulnerability scanning checks for outdated software, identifies security weaknesses, and tests for common exploits that hackers might use to gain access to your system. Regularly reviewing your security logs provides crucial insights into your website's activity. These logs record login attempts, both successful and failed, file modifications that could indicate tampering, database queries that might reveal injection attempts, and suspicious user activity. Most security plugins provide visual dashboards to help you analyze this data and identify patterns that might indicate security issues. Setting up email alerts ensures you're immediately notified of potential security issues. Configure your security plugin to send alerts for failed login attempts, critical file changes, plugin or theme modifications, and malware detection. These timely notifications allow you to respond quickly to potential threats before they escalate into major security breaches. When security incidents occur, having a clear response plan is essential. First, assess the threat to understand its scope and severity. Then contain the breach to prevent further damage. Next, eradicate the threat by removing malware and closing vulnerabilities. After that, recover your systems using backups if necessary. Finally, learn from the incident and improve your security measures to prevent similar issues. To maintain effective security monitoring, establish a regular schedule for checking logs and running scans. Document all security incidents and the steps taken to resolve them. Test your security systems regularly to ensure they're working properly. And always keep your monitoring tools updated for the best protection. Staying informed about WordPress security threats is crucial in today's rapidly evolving digital landscape. The threat landscape changes constantly, with new vulnerabilities discovered weekly. Attack methods become increasingly sophisticated, and early awareness enables you to defend your site proactively. To stay informed, follow reputable WordPress security sources. The WordPress.org security team provides official updates and advisories. Security companies like WordFence and Securi publish detailed threat analyses on their blogs. The WP Scan Vulnerability Database maintains a comprehensive list of known WordPress vulnerabilities. Using a security dashboard like this one helps monitor these threats efficiently. AI-driven attacks represent the newest and most concerning threat to WordPress sites. In 2024, there was a 34% increase in WordPress vulnerabilities compared to the previous year. Hackers now use AI-powered bots to scan websites at unprecedented scale, identifying vulnerabilities faster than ever before. Machine learning algorithms are creating new malware variants that can evade traditional security measures. This means traditional defenses are becoming less effective against these sophisticated threats. To counter these evolving threats, you must adapt your security approach. Conduct regular security audits to identify weaknesses before attackers do. Consider using penetration testing to simulate attacks on your site. Implement advanced threat detection systems that can identify unusual patterns. Layer your security measures for defense in depth. Most importantly, commit to continuous learning about new security trends and defenses. While adapting to new threats is essential, the fundamental security practices remain critical. Always keep WordPress core, themes, and plugins updated to patch known vulnerabilities. Maintain regular automated backups that you can quickly restore if needed. Use reputable security plugins to provide layered protection for your site. And always implement strong passwords with two-factor authentication to prevent unauthorized access. Remember that WordPress security is a continuous process, not a one-time task. Be proactive and don't wait for an attack to improve your security measures. Following security experts will help you stay ahead of emerging threats. The most effective approach combines established best practices with adaptive strategies that respond to the changing threat landscape.